Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's another video clock. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I made this mouth-watering lentil porridge with ripe plantain. So this is a good substitute for beans porridge. This is the brand of lentil that I used. So as you can see, this is a green lentil. From a 5 kg pack, I took out 1 kg that I will be using for this recipe. I am turning it into the pot because I'll give it a good wash. You can see the seed of the lentil. I'll go ahead and wash it before cooking. So this is me washing the lentil. You can see the water is very dirty. So you have to wash this till you have a very clear looking.
I was built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on the gas, never stop competing. If you break my glass, then this life's gonna end.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are fester.
Until on fire. And here I'm putting the hot water. So the reason why I'm putting the hot water is, one, the seed of the lentil is very tiny. So with the hot water, it will help to speed up the boiling. And then it will help the lentil not to soak a lot of water in between cooking. I'll go ahead and cover and allow it to boil for some minutes. The lentil has been cooking for a few minutes. As you can see, it has soaked a little bit of water. I'm going to drain the remaining water out, raise it with a little bit of warm water, and put it back on fire and allow it to start cooking for the last time till it gets soft. In the half-cooked lentil, so it will start cooking till it gets soft. So here I have brisket bone that I'll be cooking to get a meat broth, which I will use to cook the lentil. I'll go ahead and give it a thorough wash before putting it in the pot, have it seasoned, and then allow it to cook. In the pot, I'll add seasoning powder, salt, pepper, oregano, and I'll give it a good stir. Then I'll allow it to cook without water for the few minutes, let's say about 5 minutes. I'll also give it a stir and then add some hot water. So with this water, it will cook till it gets soft. And then at the end, we'll have the broth. So keep watching. Cooking. Right now it is well cooked and almost the water has dried out. I'm going to turn it into this container because I'll be using this pot to prepare the sauce which I'll be using to cook this lentil. Brisket bone, which is almost cooked, I'll go ahead and debone it. So I'll separate some meat, which you can see on the bone. I'll separate it from the bone. I'll be using this meat to cook the lentil. Here you can see I'm dicing this meat into smaller chunks. So I'll be adding these chunks of meat into the lentil porridge. Now the water in the pepper mix has almost dried up and I've added palm oil. So you can see I added a little bit of palm oil. So the reason why I am using the pepper mix is to reduce the quantity of the palm oil that I'll be using for this recipe. So I've added the onion and I'm going with my crayfish powder. So I added a lot of crayfish powder because I like the taste. So right now this is the frozen ripe plantain. I have this stored in the freezer, so I am using it for the recipe. If you have a very fresh ripe plantain, you can also use this. You can cut it, dice it into smaller pieces and use it for your own recipe. So I'll go ahead and add the broth. So this is the broth from the brisket bone. I'll give this a good stir and test to see if I into the pot. I'll give it a good mix, then I'll cover the pot to allow this to cook for some minutes. Now the sauce has been cooking with the plantain for some minutes. I'm giving it a good stir, and then I'll go ahead and add the lentil. So remember, I cooked 1 kg of this lentil, and you can see how it turned out. So I'll not put everything. I'll put half of the lentil for this quantity of sauce and plantain. So I've given it a good mix, and I'll allow it to boil or cook for some minutes. The lentil has been cooking for some minutes, and as you can see, it's beginning to form a very nice porridge. I'll also stir it and then allow it to cook more for some minutes before I turn off the heat. Here is the final look of the lentil porridge. Can you see this yummy, eyes catching, mouth watering lentil porridge? I bet you will love it when you try this recipe. Till the next video, bye.